We load the bases up and we got the guy we want at the plate, and hit it hard right at the guy. There's not much you can do about that one, But I thought we got at-bats early that we just kind of give up, and just it was uncompetitive at-bats. We're too talented to have uncompetitive at-bats. They had a little stretch there where they weren't working very hard for outs.
Just what do you take away from this series?
It pains me to say, but they outplayed us. They outplayed us. I still don't feel like we've been beat this year. We've lost 4 games. You can go back to all 4 games and talk about situations, games, plays that we gave them, whether we didn't make plays or didn't. We gave games away. And those hurt more. To be honest, those hurt more than getting beat.
What's the message to the team to try to get, like I said, you don't feel like you've been beat, but at least we have the last 5, whoever it's been, to try to make sure that you don't let this fester, don't let this snowball?
It's not about snowball thing. It's just we can't play the game that way. Yesterday, again, our strength is supposed to be our offense, and yesterday our defense won the game. And I've said it all along, no matter how good our offense is supposed to be, you still got to pitch and play defense. We did not play very good defense on Friday and lost that game. We walked some guys. That doesn't help you. We made great plays yesterday and we win the game. Today, we had too many free passes. We had 6 walks and 3 hit by pitches. We out-hit them. They made 2 errors. We made none, but they got the big singles when they needed it, big hits when they needed it, and we did it.
Coach, situation hitting seems like get people in position, but situation it just in there. Is there like a call to them? It's just disrupt the ball.
When we set our mind to it, I thought their first 2 stars are really good. They're 2 experienced left-handed pitchers that can really pitch and move the ball in and out and change speeds. And we came in with a plan, and I think we scored 5 runs in each game in the first 2 innings. And then we just kind of settled in and didn't make adjustments and just had no plan. Back to no plan and just big swings and 2-strike approaches and just uncompetitive at bats. And today it was like that from inning 1 to, you could say 8 we didn't, but again, he walked some guys and we laid off some pitches. But we go in there with a plan. It's a lineup that our strength needs to be the length of our lineup, the pressure, the mental grind that the pitchers have to go through. But we just can't sit back and just let our potential or abilities win games. We got to make things happen.
Coach, you've shown that you have the bats to really go out on offense. But obviously, last few games it has been a little bit delayed. Just how do you guys maintain at least some stable production throughout the rest of the season? So,
again, good offense is not hitting balls out of the park all the time. It's not. It's competitive at bats. It's moving guys over. It's spoiling good pitches. Maybe you make it out, but you make the guy work a little bit more. Those are good at bats. It's not just how many home runs and doubles and RBIs and all those things. It's competitive at bats. This game is you can hit the ball right in the nose, hit it right at somebody and make it out. You're 0 for 1, but that's a good at bat, a good swing on a good pitch. So it's not just how many runs we put up. I know we put up a lot of runs early, but I said all along we got to get better at the little things and against better competition we got to be better.
With your bullpen, I know that came into the season with that being probably the big question mark. What are you learning about that group during coach in 3 weeks and what you still need to find out?
They need to gain some confidence, right? We've got some good arms. Lachi's a good arm. Bilko's a good arm. We got to be better at challenging guys, throwing strikes. Today we did a great job of answering after the 4th, 5th inning, whatever it was, to tie the game. And we come out and walk the first 3 guys. It can't happen. It's just those little things that has nothing to do with having a good or bad bullpen. It's a mentality. It's an aggressiveness. It's a go after guys type thing. And you got to get better at it.
Coach, into more plus. What do you say to a guy like, say, obviously he struggled and this? How do you help him keep his head up, move forward after getting pulled early?
He's struggled, but it's a lot of self-inflicting wounds, and it's the inability sometimes to minimize damage. So we had a sun ball the first hit of the 2nd inning. It's okay. It happens. Then we give a base hit and then a walk and not first or second, and they let him steal 2nd and 3rd. He ended up getting out of it. But that's not minimizing. Like Rob did a great job last night. It was a leadoff double. That run scores, but it's okay. He faced 3 hitters after that and he gave up a run. That we can live with that. You just got to be able to minimize damage.
Yeah. Final one. Are you confident that you should be a starter, or maybe are you open to a change?
We're open to anything right now.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks.